I'd like to use derive to take a look at that example that we were viewing in class, the function y equals x squared times sine of 1 over x. So to activate derive, I go to the academic menu and to mathematics, and it's really the only thing in there. I'll click on derive, and it opens up this window. I'm going to put three functions in there, starting with x squared, which was what we called our top function, our h of x. I'm going to put in minus x squared. That was our g of x, our bottom function. And finally, the function that we were interested in, which was x squared times sine of 1 over x. And you can see that we have these three functions on the screen now. Now to graph them, I have to open a graphing window. I go up to Insert, 2D Plot Object, and you see the screen completely changes. Now we see a vertical and horizontal axis. I am going to take this window and put it next to the algebra window that we were just looking at. So I will go to Window, Tile Vertically. Now we have our algebra over here and our plotting window over here. Let's start off with x squared. We know exactly what this function looks like. I'll go to Insert, to make sure that this window is highlighted. Now I'll go to Insert, Plot, and we see that it's a parabola as we expected it to be. And here we have minus x squared. I'll go to make sure this window is active, Insert, Plot, and you can see that we have an upside down parabola. We knew y equals minus x squared would be an upside down parabola. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit on this picture. So we'll zoom in. And that should be sufficient. And let me zoom in even a little bit more in the y direction. And finally, let's go ahead and take a look at this function, x squared times sine of 1 over x. We'll highlight that function, make sure that the plotting window is active, Insert, Plot, and you can see that as we discussed in class, this function is trapped between our top function, h of x, which is x squared, our bottom function, minus x squared, which we call g, and all it does is it oscillates back and forth faster and faster. If we keep zooming in, we can see that that oscillation continues forever, faster and faster and faster. And that's what x squared times sine of 1 over x looks like.